All right, so a key part of this ceremony is our chief guest, and I have the honor of introducing him today, Sri Puran Dang. He came as a refugee from Delhi, from Pakistan to Delhi during the partition. He received his BS in engineering from IIT in India, which is a very prestigious university. Over the last 45 years in the United States, he has been such a vital part of our community. He has opened up the Indian Association in Lexington. He was a charter member at TIE, and he started an alumni group for all IIT for IIT students. And it's an honor to introduce you, and we appreciate all that you've done for our community. So I'd like to invite you up here.
Yeah, beta, दे दो अंकल को. Turn around, beta. दे दो बेटा. Thanks. Thank you, Manish. Boston is full of activities. There are so many things going on, music programs, cultural functions, and so many other things. But I tell you, with my honest heart, that what you, young children, have shown me today, it's very encouraging. It is so good. Please, keep that. They are young, but they have a very wise mind, head. And some of the things they said, actually, they defy the elders. They said so many things about public speaking, communication, as our friend said to me. It is so important. Nothing is more important in life than public speaking. Of course, you learn math, you learn biology, you learn English, of course, languages. But unless you create this skill, you cannot be an effective leader. Just imagine, would you imagine President Obama to be President of America, the greatest nation, if he didn't have that great speaking power? Or Ronald Reagan, as you said. Such. So speaking is so important for you that whatever you do, a couple of you are going to be doctors, some are going to be doing something else. But speaking is a common denominator. If you do not know how to communicate, how to speak, your life success is going to be affected very badly. There has been a great English essayist. He wrote an essay on education. So he said, reading makes a full man, and conference a ready man. Conference means communication. And writing an exact man. So there are these three fundamental basics, besides what he told you, that you must create a speaking power, read, have communication power, and write. You see, we people talk a lot, but if every one of us is given a sheet and said, write 20 lines, oh God, what should I write? It's very difficult. What should I speak? Very difficult. On a funny way, in a humorous way, I should say that when you go to speak to a large crowd, and you people are very, very talented. I can see, all of you, they spoke so well. Don't worry about it. If you fail first time, go second time, go third time. Giving you an example. There was a great person of England, Edmund Burke. He was a great orator. He became a great orator. that in the French Revolution he made a speech which goes in history. Such a good speech, like you said about Kennedy, like you said about Reagan. Similarly, he was a great. He was elected to the Parliament of England, and he went to the, they call it a maiden speech. When you go to House of Commons, the first speech is called the maiden speech. So he was a good speaker, and he had practiced a lot, but still speaking is not easy. So he stood up, and he was kind of shaking. So he said, "Mr. Speaker, sir," Speaker is the person who heads the House of Commons, "I conceive." His speech had to start with the words, conceive, I conceive, and then further, he had prepared everything. But he was so nervous. He said, "Mr. Speaker, sir, I conceive, I conceive, I conceive." He couldn't speak. The lady on the opposite bench, in the opposition, she stood up. "Mr. Speaker, sir, the gentleman has conceived thrice but produced nothing." You understand? That. So don't worry about it. If you fail first time, second time, this quality of speaking is so important that nobody can succeed without it. So you must inculcate this quality, and what I have seen here, what Paresh has taught you, it is just excellent. I know Paresh for a number of years. He is the soul of the community. 25 years of service, 10 years Shishu Bharati, director, principal, and service for the kids. He is all for kids. His life is all kids. And he mentors people all over the globe and gives all this education. Please give a little warm applause. It's a privilege. Gandhiji once said, "If you want change in the world, you be the change." You understand? If you want to change, instead of talking, it should be this way, it should be that way. No. Take the responsibility of you doing it. You be the change. So if I can see the promise in the eyes of all these kids, you are going to be extraordinary leaders. And one thing which you have been taught here in this room, I think is going to help you tremendously, tremendously. Just improve it further. Reading, writing, speaking. Reading, writing, 3 hours, So, I can go on and on and on, telling you things and stories about all these people, but time is limited. But I'm so happy to be here. And I love you, you kids. And I'll watch your progress. Someday, when you will speak, I'll hear, if I'm there. But I wish you well. You are so good. And your future is very bright. And I think you will go on the road which will bring you successes. And world will see you, listen to you. Because nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible, actually. If you work hard, if you study, if you gain knowledge, knowledge is primary. And if you are good to your fellow being. But one thing before ending, I would like to tell you. In the whole world, there are 40 to 50% children, millions of children, in India, Africa, and everywhere, even here, homeless. They are suffering. They are very poor. They don't have something to eat. They don't have a shelter. But when you people succeed, think about it, that there are children all over the world who need your help. And keep a very good heart to help them. If you make a determination that in my life, I am going to lift 10 students or 10 poor children who have no food, who have no clothing, who have no shelter, will I? Shall I? Should I? You must. Thank you very much.
Awesome. So now we will get the graduates to come and put on the certificates, right?
So our first graduate is our
Arzu.
first graduate for today's Arzu.
Puneet, can you not actually cover the whole thing? आप दोनों इधर आ जाइए. थोड़ा. हाँ. Yes. Go ahead. आरजू बेटा जाइए.
यही आरज़ू है.
Our second graduate is Shreya Iyer.
Open the certificate, बेटा.
Yeah, you know. This is the-
Cool. Awesome. Thank you.
Our third graduate is Sonia Patil.
You do so many things.
She loves our summer.
Our next graduate is Shashank Uttapa.
Want to show your certificate so that everybody can see? Yeah. Yay. Thank you.
And our last graduate is Abhrata Roy.
यहाँ देखो बेटा.
Sure.
Avrata? Here. One more second. We just started a new tradition where we get the MC also the certificate. So I'll give it to you.
Puneet Motiwala, Certificate of Appreciation for emceeing the graduation ceremony and carrying on the torch of public speaking.
Cool. Awesome. So now it's a good time to have photo ops. We have some food there.
Yes, one moment.
Yeah. मम्मी के साथ आ जाइए आंटी. We have some pick up.
हाँ नहीं सब मैं I'll take one more second. You know, your teacher, Paresh uncle, he is wonderful. I just know him. He's like my brother, I should say. And he's giving so much education to children. Children, good of children is at his heart and in his mind, and he is working very hard. I have a deep appreciation on behalf of him. I present to him a book. It is by Rabindranath Tagore, Gitanjali. This book has the original writing in Bengali, and then it has translation in English. I could not think of a better gift from me to him on your behalf. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, now, anybody, please come have pictures with your children here. I'll take 20 of them. Take a flight, है ना?
शाम को पैकिंग के लिए हुआ है मेरा अभी
Wow. एक मिनट. Okay, I'm going to turn this off though.